Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to part 2 of Doki Doki Literature Club. As you can see, I now have this corner screen figured out. I should be able to be over here in the corner while we're playing today. Right now, I think you should be seeing this black expanse. We're going to put the game in there in just 1 second. All right, let the fun begin. Bam! I'm back. Whoops, gotta move myself over here so we can see what I'm doing. Okay. Alrighty then, let us continue the game we had last night. Alright, we've got the chat running up on the side here. Let us see where we are. Here we go. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, let's jump right into the game. I want to thank you all for joining, although there is nobody here. However, that's not going to stop us from playing. I would like to inform you all that I, unfortunately, don't have sound. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know how to give myself some sound. Let me give that a try real quick. These messages here. Not at all what I was going for. Beautiful. Still figuring this stuff out. I'm just a novice, what can I say? I'm not a pro YouTuber like Taylor Hahn or Burke Hahn. Those guys usually run the channel. I'm just the loser they called in for Doki Doki Literature Club. Bluetooth, now we're talking. Okay. Could it be? Could it be an evening star? There it is. Oh my gosh, I think I've done it. Do we have sound? Ah, yes. Okay, I can now hear the sound. However, it is delayed, and I'm also hearing myself, so I'm just going to keep that at a low volume, and I'll be watching the comments off to this side here. Okay, let's get into this game. Hey, we got 2 watchers. Okay, 2 people viewing. That's great. Okay, Sayori says... Oh, I say... Sayori! About what happened earlier. Hey, what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No! That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Definitely don't hate them. You kidding me? No way. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. And at least I don't hate one of them. I think we all know my feelings on Natsuki. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew! You know, CJ, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in this club. Thanks, Sayori. I think it's nice that I get to spend time with you as well. But I think you get along with everyone. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. Alright, I don't think I've been getting along with anybody so far. I've actually been, I've been struggling, I think. I'm already breaking them apart. I mean, were you not there, Sayori? We saw Yuri and Natsuki totally going at it. Alright. And I think everyone really likes you too. I hope so. Don't get that vibe from Natsuki. Hey, Abby, welcome! We got Abby up in the chat. Welcome. As you can see, I figured out how to do the corner screen that we got going on here. Looks like it's cutting off some of the dialogue, however, so I'm going to move that over here. Ding! And we're going to shrink it down, make it a little smaller. How's that? Is that looking better? Once again, welcome to the stream, Abby. Thank you for tuning in. All right, let's move on. That's... All right, she laughs. Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Whoa, all right. Ulterior motives coming out. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Pat, pat. All right, nice platonic physical contact. Hey, BLT Productions! All right, for those of you watching, BLT Productions in the chat is not actually me. I'm just the clown they brought in for the Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm the puppet. I'm the puppet. If you follow the strings upward, you're going to see the true master of BLT Productions. That is Taylor Hahn. He is the true king. He is the one who's amassed all these subscribers. Not me. Not me. Welcome to the stream, Taylor. Very glad to have you here. Also, just to comment on the lighting, yeah, I thought this was a little bit more like, like horror, like a scary movie type lighting. So that's why I set it up that way. Here it gets scary. Jumping back into the game, I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Thank you, Taylor, for spreading this game. I'm going to send it to my cousin too. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm taking forever. Let's get a move on with this. Let's do this. Okay. We're doing another poem. This time I've got to... I'm going to try and set it for Yuri again. It looks like... Looks like I can still only go for Natsuki, and I think this is Sayori over here to the side. I'm really not sure. Taylor coming in with, no, CJ has made this channel. You are literally what is keeping this channel going. Okay, I am literally what's keeping this channel going, but I didn't build it to where it is today. I'm just using it. I'm just taking advantage of this sweet platform. All right, so the first word we've got for the poem is bouncy. Moving on, next, infallible nightgown, tragedy, pleasure, landscape. That's a Yuri word right there. Bam! I'm so good at these poems. I know Yuri so well. I do. I really do. Let's see. Journey. That's Yuri. Heaven sent. Treasure. Treasure. Maybe not. Mouse. Existence. That's more Sayori, I think. Time. Hair. Comfort. Let's go heaven sent. Oh, yes! And the pro. Massacre. That's definitely Sayori. Funny. All right, these are some of the same words. I think. Melancholy. Empty. Empty. I don't know. Incapable. Shame. Bunny. Forgive. Peaceful. Damn it. Okay. All right, moving on. Let's see. Universe. That's Yuri. Let's see. Disaster. Lipstick. Who's lipstick? I'm just curious. I think I've got words to blow here. I'm gonna... Yep. I thought that would be Natsuki. All right, moving on. Intellectual. Yeah, that's Yuri for sure. Ambient. Yep, that's her. Eternity. Wonderful. Damn. Sayori. Those two are kind of similar sometimes. Hey, my cousin Craig has joined the chat. Welcome to the stream, Craig. It is good to have you. Just to let you know, there's a bit of a lag here. So whenever I'm talking, like right now, you're gonna see it in like a minute. So I see you right as you pop up here, but it's a bit of a lag. Anyways, welcome. We are writing a poem for Yuri. For those of you who don't know, Craig Huddleston. He serves with the Air Force, and he is a history major at University of Arkansas. All around great guy. He's also a big, we'll call it groupie of, what's that band called, Craig? Is it Neutral Snap? Throw it in the chat. Is it Neutral Snap or? Yeah. He's one of their groupies, basically. Okay, Climax, Yuri, nice. Alrighty then. Whirlwind, Yuri again. C, Philosophy, Yuri. I'm so good at this. I bet I won't miss another one for dang it! Fantasy! I think that one got me last time too. Alright, that one went to Netsuki. Let's go Destiny. Alright, back to Yuri. Very good. Let's see. Sunny. Fester, Happy. Ocean! Let's see, Unending. All right, I gotta get a move on here. Extreme, that's Yuri. Raindrops, that's Yuri. Doki Doki. Okay. Entropy. Yes. Oh, that was a shot in the dark. Thought that would be Sayori for sure. Crimson. Oh. Fire. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Craig, thank you. He's thrown in Neutral Snap. By the way, that was like a 3-minute delay, so we're way behind over here. Hurry up, internet. Looks like we got 5 people watching. These are record numbers we're setting here. 5 people on the Doki Doki stream. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, CJ. Yo, Sayori. Whoa. Yo, I'm getting pretty comfortable with these ladies. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hee 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 hee. I'm just still not used to you being in this club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. She's easily entertained. We'll leave it at that. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Ow! Bit of an insult. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Denied. That's cold. Me. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Wow, what are my reasons? Am I waiting for Yuri? Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Huh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Welcome back, Abby, with the butterbeer. Ah. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Ah ha 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 ha. Okay, how did I know how much money she's got? That's my question. Have I been snooping around? I'm obviously already cleaning her room if you didn't tune in yesterday. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. I see, she was trying to bum a snack. Wow, nice move, Sayori. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you planned on to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves one option. Ooh-ah! I give up! Don't make me feel guilty! If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ah, Yuri's been watching it. Welcome back, Yuri. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. Ah, I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell CJ to let me borrow some money. Okay, she just wants money, that's it. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Ah. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Yeah, I'm a little thrown here by the dynamic going on today. Things definitely seem stranger on the second day. These girls are acting strange. What reason could there be for that? Ooh. I don't know what these girls are laughing at. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. Okay, there's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I don't even understand. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Revolution? Retribution. I did that. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Whoa, little devil, okay. Hee hee hee. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. Let's see, Taylor coming in the chat with, geez, gold digging for them coins. Hey, I ain't saying she's a gold digger. I'm just saying she ain't messing with... After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. That's right, she did tell you guys that. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Pwah! Whoa, what happened? Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Oh, it's Natsuki with the evil laugh. Taylor coming in with Requiem! For those of you who don't know, Requiem is a bit of a catchphrase. Yeah. And Taylor... Oh, Craig, just to fill you in, when you see BLT Productions typing in the chat, that is Taylor, the true puppeteer master of this channel. Not me, not me. I'm simply the one in front of the camera today. All right. I was just going to give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. She just threw a cookie in your face. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it already. See, sometimes me and CJ see eye to eye. Sayori rapidly tears into the open wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. She wants a bite. Can I try it? Called it. Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But she's not choosing. She's just... But yours is chocolate. Okay, I think those lines are meant to be swapped around. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hee hee hee. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Whoa! Ah, jeez. Whoa, that's a new artwork for a new angle of the head. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. No, sorry, I believe that's pronounced Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Okay, I read that without comprehending it. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. She trots, wow. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes, coming from the freshman. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Abby saying, getting a little friendly there, Natsuki. Yeah, she was. I wish there wasn't such a delay. I feel like it's taking forever for my words to get to the people. To the people! Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Oh, Yuri, you gotta have more confidence. Obviously, the character of CJ, not me, but the character of CJ is most attracted to you, even accepting Monica and the other two girls. Combined. That's true, says Sayori. Excuse me? Yeah, Natsuki doesn't quite like that. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Hey? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. Ha 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 ha. These girls laugh a lot, especially at things that aren't funny. Taylor says, it's not me, just me. Yeah, it's not me, it's just me. Me, not me. Me, not me, not me, me. By the way, Craig, Taylor was my roommate for many years in college, and Abby is his younger sister, to fill you in on the other people in the chat, if indeed you are still watching Mr. Neutral Snap. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Pothole. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Wow, she's musical. Wish I'd known that. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I wasn't either. I don't really. I'm just kind of started recently. I just wanted to learn piano. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, CJ. Monica smiles sweetly and strikes a pose. Just like that. Hey, Craig says still here. Thank you. Glad you're still here. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. Yeah, Monica seems to have a lot of self-confidence. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. Sorry, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Yeah, actually you did kind of miss some weird stuff. But don't worry about it. It's over now. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Work it, strike that pose. I guess the chat, or I guess the stream is a little more live than I thought, because I just did that. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Get out of the closet, Natsuki! Hey! Hey, Yuri. Hey? Ah. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Uh-oh. That hurts. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. Ah, well, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention, for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. Isn't Natsuki in the closet, though? I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. I've got one of those right there. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. All right, work it, Yuri. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. She must be a confident mover, walker, tea maker. I love the way she makes tea, what can I say? Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Here's your water pitcher, Yuri. I just want to let you have this. By the way, I'm not going to be throat burning tonight. I will be refreshing myself with some delicious water whenever my throat gets tired. Abby coming in with the way the lighting hits your face makes it look like you are about to tell us a spooky story. Thank you, Abby. That is the idea, after all. That's exactly what I was going for. Ah, I might as well walk with you. Where are we walking? To the closet? Natsuki's in there. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Hey, Monica. Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. Back off, Monica! Can't you see what I'm trying to do here? Jeez, we're just filling the water pitcher. Yeah, can't you see how empty it is? This is like half full. So most people would have said half empty because I'm showing you how empty it is. But I'm just trying to make a point here that I'm an optimist through and through. Okay. She's suspicious. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Back off, Monica. Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to tell you? Do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve CJ in club activities? Taylor says, yeah, go Britta! Hate to break your heart here, Taylor, but this is assuredly a pure water filter. Pure. I wouldn't want to Britta my water. Get it? Okay. I think I'm a little behind. I'm going to refresh that page, see what we can get. My mouth gapes. Monica strikes that pose again. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, CJ. Jeez, there's just divisions everywhere all of a sudden. I'm tearing this group apart. Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. Okay, we're up to date over here. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. Did the music stop? Taylor says, oh, that's good. Britta's a no good bee. Okay, Abby says, Taylor, language. Abby, to fill you in. That's a song lyric. Britta's a no good bee. That's a song lyric. He's not. Okay, nice reference, Taylor. I completely forgot about that. And for those of you who don't get the reference, Craig, you got to watch Community already. Jeez. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people. CJ, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Yeah, I'm okay, Abby. Oh, okay. How does it sound? Britta's a no good bee. Britta's a no good bee. I I can't even... I have no idea. Can't remember. I'd love to hear it, though. You're being nice. Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. We have to let them out! But you always amplify things in your head. I do that too, Yuri. Not me. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would... Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. CJ, I really like being friends with you. Okay. We're getting close. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you, too. Subtext, am I right? Okay, Taylor says, getting rid of Britta, getting rid of the bee. Okay, I can see the lyrics, I can't think of the tune. Getting rid of Britta, getting rid of the bee, I can't think of it. And I don't want to go away from the game. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. I don't feel awkward at all. Not me. I mean, me does, but not... But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walked to the water fountain. Once we filled up the water pitcher, we in the classroom. Do you like oolong? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees, and we're not talking Fahrenheit. We're talking straight up Celsius, all right? This is Japan. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Abby says, I miss Monica. You know what, Abby? Monica's not that great. However, I did learn that she plays piano, which she gets a notch higher on the scales here. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed with the way you make tea. You know, I think making tea is more artistic in Japan than it is in America, so I think culture thing there. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. That's great, Yuri. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Wow. Aw, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. Yeah, take a step back, Yuri. Don't push yourself, alright? Easy on the expression. You're always worrying about me, CJ. It's very endearing. That's, Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Yeah, I don't know if I could. It's moving a little fast for me. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. CJ, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? That also sounds like an Asian thing, because no well-respecting American would ever sit on the dirty floor of a classroom in high school. Eh? Oh, eh? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. Yeah, I would think that sitting in a chair would be easier in the back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. I get it. You know, I used to sit on the ground in high school. Hypocrite, instantly. I used to sit on the ground during lunch in high school. I would eat my lunch as fast as I can, and then I would run to outside the auditorium. I'd sit literally on the ground with my back to my wall, and I'd be reading usually a Star Wars book. Almost always a Star Wars book. Did that like every day. Loved it. It's great. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. I also get back pain from time to time, Yuri. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? That's what it is. That's what it is. Saving the day yet again. Yes. I was hunched over like that while reading. Yes! Yes, I have terrible reading posture. Yeah, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. Yikes. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. Ooh, chocolate. So romantic. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. Looking for candy. I take it, since it will go well with tea. I don't think chocolate goes that well with tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. Ooh, we lost a viewer. We're at 4 people now. Record numbers falling. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. So romantic. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Of course. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it out with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because I now need to worry about making sure I don't actually touch her chest. Not that hard. Not that hard. And even if you do, it's not a big deal, CJ. You just say, sorry, and you thank your lucky stars. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. That's me, focusing on reading. ... After a few minutes, I finally relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. Does the book fall? You can have as much as you want. AirPods are dying. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Okay, of course. I mean, whoa, whoa! Okay, now we're really zooming in. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Whoa. It's heating up in here. It's heating up in here. It's getting PG-13. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. Oh, she doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Abby says, Thin Mints go well with some hot tea, but in my opinion, Thin Mints are better with coffee. I don't like coffee, nor do I like Thin Mints, so I'm sorry, Abby, but I cannot relate. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Well trained. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Once again, the air conditioner is turned on, so I apologize if that affects the audio in a negative way. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. CJ, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that? Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. Friends don't do that. Friends don't put chocolate in each other's mouths. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but... Yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. That's adorable. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. Are we still on page 1? That's my question. I know it's day 2 of reading this book, co-op, akimbo, duel, if you'd say, but I'm fairly certain we're still on page 1. What's this book called anyway? My heart's pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. Dot, dot, dot. How did it even come to this? How did it come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone! Welcome, Monica. Thank you for ruining that nice moment between me and Yuri. I was enjoying that, okay? Ooh-ah! Yes, that's exactly the kind of expression I have whenever I'm... Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems! CJ, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah? Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. Taylor coming in with a dang it, Monica! I know, right? Talking about, hey, Monica, hey, buddy, Monica. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. Abby says, what did Monica do? Were you not watching, Abby? Were you not watching? Do you not see what just transpired, Abby? Oh my gosh. Talking about the rooster not able to get into the... Okay. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Yeah, probably not. Who should I show my poem to first? You know what? Let's go backwards this time. Let's go Natsuki, get it out of the way. You know what I mean? Get it out of the way. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. When am I going to get to read my own poems? I don't feel like I even get to write them. It's nice to see you're putting in some effort. That's good. Come to think of it, it kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Oh, you think so? Abby says, yeah, friends throw chocolate at each other and have food fights. That's exactly what we were doing. We were just having a food fight, alright? Thank you, Abby, for recognizing the truth of the situation. Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for a long time, so you might as well be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Whose type am I, Natsuki? Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Fluffy? What do you mean by that? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Whoa! Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. Nice save. You say we can take care of each other in our own way. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. That's what I meant to say. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Alright, my favorite part. I love looking at these poems. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Change of tone here. Abby says, yes, go Monica. No, not go Monica. Don't you get it? Don't you realize? Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. This is awful. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't want to hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. All right. Abby says she's a little behind. Refresh your page to catch up, Abby. That's what I do. I've just got this stream coming up right here, and I have to refresh it every now and then to catch up. Yeah, this is that was a bad poem, Mitsuki. Not only was it a bad poem, but it seemed a little mean. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do. Very good, Abby. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Yeah, but who's Amy? Because it kind of sounded like you were describing Monica to me. Seems like you're mad at Yuri. However, I don't understand the whole spiders and the singing voice bit. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. That's right, you can. That's where the word analog comes from. Analogy. Digital, digit, mathematics. Analog, analogy. Conceptualizing. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. Thinks what, Natsuki? I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Is Amy Natsuki? Is she talking about herself? No. I don't think so. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. Yeah, like playing anime visual novels like Doki Doki. I would be afraid. Otherwise I would have streamed this on my own YouTube channel. Probably would have got less viewers though because I have no subscribers. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares about what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? What makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Yeah, I agree. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't really like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Aren't they the same thing though? Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Alright, next up we're gonna go Sayori. Ooh, I like this one, CJ. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Wrong voice. Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or... I keep doing Natsuki's voice. Sayori is much more joyful. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go to my heart. Go by my heart. It makes me feel things. Then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works. Well, it's not how it doesn't work, CJ. So. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, you're catching on. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah. Me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? So sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. A little deep. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Like dark chocolate. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. And things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. Wow, prescient. Wow, Sayori, that's profound. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Man, me and CJ are on the same wavelength a lot of the time. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, CJ. You're welcome. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Battles? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Scalp? It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. Or in a glass. Keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Got some rhyme in there. It's good. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them off the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for me, for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It helps me understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it. No more than a week later. Yeah, but she's in the lit club now. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eye... Click too fast. Okay, who should I read my poem to next? Alright, Monica, get out of the way. Hi again, CJ. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Alright, I think this is a masterpiece, actually. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote today for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. ... Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Taylor coming in with the interesting poems. Yeah, they're interesting. That's for sure. They're interesting. But the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. Notice that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on inside that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that? You must be pretty into her. Oh, Monica sees right through me. It's those green eyes. We both have green eyes. Whenever you have the same eye color as someone, you can read each other's thoughts. I don't know if you know that. Actually, I don't know if it's true. Maybe it's just us green-eyed folk. We can just... Eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down. I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. What? Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch. But, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like this one. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. All right, let's take a look. Abby coming in with a, I thought reading minds is more of a twin thing. You'd think, but twins don't actually exist. It's always just someone standing very close to a mirror. Triplets is whenever they're you see somebody at like Macy's or like Men's Warehouse where they've got the triple mirror, and you're like, oh, it's triplets. Not real, not real, not real at all. Trust me, science. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Right, I like this one so far. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Ow! Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem, meaningless. Load me. Nice poem. This girl is good. Nice poem. Let's see, Taylor coming in with the learn something new every day. New. Learn something new. Learn something he knew. He already knew this. I get it. I had no idea about the twins. Well, you just said you knew. You just said, haha, learn something you knew every... It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Personally, not a big fan of spacing choices in poetry, but you know, to each their own. Different strokes for different folks on different boats. Am I right? It's almost like magic. Taylor says, dang it! Darn non-autocorrect mind. Hanmebuki. Okay. The way I write lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Haha. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling. Abby says, ha 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 ha, for once autocorrect doesn't correct. Autocorrect. Sleeping in on the job. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. All right, Monica. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Fourth wall. Fourth wall smashed! Hope that prop was worth it. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Ha ha ha. That's my advice for today. All right, well, I'm going to save next time I've got a difficult decision. Thanks for listening. All right, now we get to read to Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. ... Yeah, we've already had so much of a sensual morning. 6 dots. We already had the triple dot. Now we got a 6. Is that 6? I can't tell. Taylor says, my screen, it's shattered. Sorry, Taylor. I should have warned you. There should have been a trigger warning. There should have been a shatter warning. There should have been a hammer warning. I'll be like, stop! Hammer time. In the future, that is. Where's local brick when you need him? Microwaved my phone, completely lost it. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you... ... like it? CJ, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Even your close friends? ... Yuri doesn't respond to that. Oh, see, we've got a theory here. I think that those are not her close friends at all. I think these are mean girls. I think they're not that nice to each other. I don't know. Natsuki seems mean. Maybe that's what makes Yuri so uncomfortable. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. If it's with you. Oh. I thought that was a mistake at first, but now I understand. Okay. The raccoon. Uh-oh, raccoon. Okay. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I think the word you're searching for is extraordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, urge. Am I the raccoon in this metaphor? Because that's not so complimentary. I mean, maybe it's just a metaphor for, like, I don't know. Moving on. I thought we had something real, and yet I'm just the raccoon in your story? Canada Air, they're jets. They look like raccoons. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry and more frequently. So my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. Pavlov's raccoons. Oh yeah, I know that one. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Yourself or the raccoon? Or is feeding the raccoon feeding yourself? Because you said it was a guilty pleasure. Still, don't quite like being compared to a raccoon. I'm the villain in your story. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. You can't? That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into, as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yep. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seems like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Haha, don't worry, I have no reason to. I've got no reason to talk to her, trust me, until tomorrow when I have to read my dang poem to her again. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things, like fetching the water pitcher, writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, CJ. You make me feel so special. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would be so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really need to do something for that festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Well, you seem to do fine with these daily poems. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't exactly tell us what we're gonna be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you had heard about it already. We're gonna be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are gonna choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hee hee. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. Seems like Natsuki and Yuri have been agreeing on a lot of stuff. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud for a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones who are responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share it with others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Yuri and Natsuki, not happy about it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Get served, Natsuki. Sit down, Natsuki. Ooh. Okay, fine. Guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh, she says. She says sigh. She doesn't sigh. She says sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. Taylor's saying, do it. No, I think he's more saying, do it. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh, this club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, went too fast again. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I think she's a natural. She's, seemingly good at these types of things. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Probably jealousy. Abby says, you should give the girls different accents, like one could be Irish and another could be country. I'm not doing country. I want to like these girls. I could try Irish. I'm not very good at Irish, though. We'll give Irish to Sayori to differentiate herself. Nice suggestion, Abby. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. Great, now I can do the Irish accent. I don't know how to do it. That was so good, Monica! Haha, thank you very much. I just was hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Whoa, bold by Yuri, very bold. Ooh-wah! You just fired it up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be the rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, it's finished. Taylor says, ha 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 ha. It's definitely easier to differentiate the voices. I thought I was doing a fine job giving them their own personalities, but I can tell you guys don't like it. Abby says, bravo, the accent is amazing. Thank you. It's not that good, trust me. Trust me, it's not. That was more Scottish, if anything. Everyone is stunned. I'm stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Yuri snaps back into reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. And glances around her. It's as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Don't want to clap too loud. Got neighbors right out there that are judging me for speaking very loudly in female accents. Don't want to bother them with clapping. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we are so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. ... Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Down for the count and I'm drowning in it. Okay, Taylor says, don't get me wrong, I liked the voices before. In fact, I liked those the best, but the accent was pretty funny. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you, Taylor. I actually agree. I don't know if I can pull off the Irish accent. Down for the count and I'm drowning in it, so helpless. Okay. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Saori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Medal. Ah. Sorry, I giggled. Saori! It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read on this paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Through and through. Abby says you don't have to keep doing the accent if you don't want to. Yeah, well, gotta satisfy the people. Sayori finishes. I actually think I'm getting better at it, so I'm gonna keep going and see if I can't get better. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! No. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even CJ liked it. I guess that was a good sign. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. That might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. Monica's a pusher. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before CJ. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let CJ lower everyone's standards as a little. Natsuki, man, she's a real Brita filter. Natsuki. Natsuki. It's fine. Trust me, I'm a punching bag, I can take it. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. I always do. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. Oh! Missed a line there. Click too fast, it's the worst. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah. Maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. But that's just how it is. So, Natsuki, more like Natsuki, am I right? Thanks, Taylor. Taylor gets it. You see, there are people that get it, and then there's Taylor. Wait, no. There's people that don't get it, and then there's Taylor. My bad. Toblerone. Deluxe. How's that boycott coming along? Well, it's just... That's how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, Abby says, I'm not sure how to take that joke. Alright, moving on. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort in for the club. It really makes me happy. Yeah, no problem. I like to think that I'm also posing back at her when I speak, when she does that. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow. Then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. What? I'm trying to impress Monica? I don't care what Monica thinks. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal about it. It must be a little nice, though. Oh, Yuri. Abby says yes, impress Monica. Hey, hey, Monica. Hey, poor Monica. Just a little Swedish music for you there. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't know how I'm supposed to respond to that. I'm over here wondering myself. Maybe I'll just strike one of these at her. You know, just like, I guess that's all I can do. It's okay, CJ. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Back to the street. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. Yeah, a lot of things have changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. ... Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day, Yuri has to walk home with you. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting to the crux of the matter. This is what I was wondering myself. It just goes to show that whatever you're thinking in your head, most likely everyone else in the group is also thinking it. So, you can say it, but that's a big difference than acknowledging that everyone's thinking the same thing. Don't say it. Just know that you're not alone. So let's just say that one day, Yuri has to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Ooh, here we go. I get to make a decision. Now they say I should save anytime. Here we go. There, saved. All right, I would walk home with Yuri. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? Doki, 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 Doki. Given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... come on. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You just admitted it. You just admitted it. Jeez, there's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just thought, I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. Or should I say, If you say so. The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. Pity points, boo. Are you saying that I'm pitying Yuri? Yeah, I would never say that to her face. And I also wouldn't say it behind her back. I wouldn't, but I obviously did. Just acknowledge it, CJ, that she's pretty and you want to walk home with her and you like her brains. And a few other things. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. Well, you did. You did kind of lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. Alright, he's just being a good friend. He wasn't really pitying Yuri. He's just being a good friend. He didn't want to hurt Sayori's feelings. However, if that talk gets back to Yuri, then it's going to hurt her feelings. And that's, the ultimate. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching the end of this stream. We're going to bust through this poem. We're going to set up tomorrow's day, and then we'll call it there. Okay, so we're going to try to impress Yuri again. Waterfall. Oh! Dagger straight to the heart. Ah! Natsuki on the first blow. We just pull this thing out. Drip, drip. Okay. All right. Let's focus. Let's focus. Universe. That's Yuri. Nice. Essence. Is that Yuri? Essence. Yes. Landscape. That's okay. A lot of these are repeated words. I know. Electricity. Yes. Electricity. That was such a chance I took. Okay. Secretive. Yes. Secretive. I'm on a roll. Unrestrained. Yes. Doki Doki. I fell for that one last time. Bouncy. No. Defeat. Kawaii. I don't know what kawaii means, but kawaii. Damn it. Freaking Natsuki. Adventure. That's Yuri. No. Adventure. Swimsuit. I just want to see who. Dang it! I knew it. Okay. Focus. Entropy. We know that's her. Okay. Sunset. Treasure. I'm losing it! I'm losing it! After image. Yes, that was in her poem. Extreme. Extreme! Yes! Okay. Intellectual. Okay. A lot of these are the same words. Oh, I hope I don't get in trouble for writing the same poem, basically. Graveyard Papa. Vivacious. That's her. Choosing new words this time around. Grief, pain, hurt, captive. Captive? Yes! Vitality? No. Death, heaven sent, love. No! Okay, I've got two more. They have to both be Yuri, otherwise I'm not sure I got her fully. Okay. Sing, existence, vibrant bliss, silly covet, email, socks, broken cheeks. Cheeks? Hey, Craig is back! Dude, you're just tuning in for the ending, my friend. We're right here at the end of day 2. Just finishing up. What's happening? Oh, what is happening? What's happening, man? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what's happening. I've got 2 final words to choose, and they have to be Yuri. Existence. I think that's... Yes! Okay, one more. I thought you knew Yuri. What is happening? Oh, now I understand what you're saying. What is happening? I thought you knew Yuri. I thought I did too! But it just goes to show that people are deeper, and you can't fully know them after only a few days of knowing them. Keep in mind, I used to think her name was Girl 2 or Girl 3 or something like that. Let's see. Marriage. Shiny. Dazzle. Ambient. I know that's her, but I think I've chosen that one before. Night gown. Disaster. Shiny. Dazzle. Rose. Marriage. I'm gonna go marriage. I think... No! Cows! Did you guys see that? Hopefully no one was watching. Oh man, Monica says. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ha ha ha! You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Taylor says, no! I know, Taylor. I wish it hadn't have been that way. I wish things had gone differently. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Taylor, by the way, how long have I been going? Is it... I can't quite tell. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Hey? Weren't you just complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. It's a whole day of school where we get to play, eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden. Monica, do you usually have fried squid? Do they usually... Squid? It's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? What's going on here? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? What do you mean by you people? Because it's right in your name. Monica? Monica. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that Monica means squid or something like that. In Japanese. Hey? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Alright, I'm glad they're well aware of it. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event now for now today. Where's Sayuri? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayuri's anyway. Excuse me. What's going on? Where is Sayuri anyway? Did I not just say that? Jeez, we're on the same wavelength. How often does this happen? Sometimes we disagree. Oh, there you are. Sayuri is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayuri. I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again. Ah. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? I forgot to do the Irish accent. My bad. Is everything alright? Of course! Why wouldn't it be? just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having a good fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. The conversation has dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. CJ, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, CJ. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Hey, are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What did you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, CJ. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anyone else, you know. I kinda got that vibe. I probably should have called that. Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. Oh, and now she's bummed because I said I would walk home with Yuri. I get it. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has always been. You're so funny, CJ. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she's been when she's around you? Oh, I get it now. That's why she's got all the depressive words in the poem. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. So you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her. So try not to think about it for now. Ah, all right. Monica smiles meaningfully. Talk it out. Meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry much about her, and I have to do and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I mean you no harm. That's Yoda. I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit on the one next to her own. ... I didn't bother you or anything. Relax. I didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell what I was thinking like that? She doesn't have green eyes. She's got purple eyes. And as you can see, I don't have purple eyes. I've got green eyes. Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I think you were staring. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you're right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the only concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seemed a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Oh, no, Yuri, I didn't mean it. I always see how unintended consequences roll around. Eh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. CJ, the world is so full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. She may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. It's not going the way I want it to go. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. ... Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. She's trying to read my brain. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. Yuri, you're reading it all wrong. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. ... Okay, everyone! Alright. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Okay. I'm going to save the sharing of the poems for tomorrow. I think we've gone far enough. We've probably gone over an hour and 40 minutes at this point. Much longer than yesterday. Well, a little bit longer than yesterday. I just wanted to keep playing. I honestly still want to keep playing. I'm having so much fun with this game, and I'm really getting invested in these characters. And I'm really worried because I feel like I chose too many Sayori words in writing my poem. And I feel like that maybe is steering my path towards Sayori when I want it to go towards Yuri. So, a bit of a bummer there. I still think I had the majority of Yuri words, though, so... We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Thank you for tuning in. Once again, this has been the Doki Doki Literature Club Part 2. Don't have another phone to microwave today because I microwaved my other one already. And it's kind of like a one-time thing. It's cool. It's really cool. I appreciate Local Brick for suggesting that, but I don't have another one. Taylor says, well done, man. I'm excited to see what happens for show. Craig says, goodbye. Goodbye, Craig. All right, guys, I'm going to save this one. And we are going to peace out. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.